Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Secure and Soar, the CEO's Guide to Cybersecurity and AI Success. My name is Earl Kelly. I'm the CEO of Cydian Group, bringing you over 30 years of technology experience and insight from my days as a former CIO of a large insurance agency. And as your award-winning Cyber Evangelist, I am here every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern to help you stay always on and always ahead. We're back in the office today from being on hiatus last week. So again, thank you very much for those that joined us last week, and welcome to those who are joining us today. Here's what we have lined up for you today. First, I'm going to introduce myself to those of you who are new. Then we're going to look at the signal beyond the noise and break down what's really going on in cybersecurity and AI right now. We'll explore who this impacts, what the cost of inaction really is, and where you still have power as a CEO. Then I'm going to show you how to turn disruption into real business growth. We'll bust an AI myth of the week, and we'll finish with a live AI demo and strategy session. So let's jump in. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Earl Kelly, and I am CEO of Cydian Group. We specialize in helping CEOs like you protect your profits, enhance your reputation, and harness AI to operate smarter. My team and I have over 75 years of combined technology experience, and we're headquartered right here in Jacksonville, Florida. We support legal, insurance, and SMB clients nationwide, and we're committed to helping growth-minded CEOs turn cyber risk into business strength. Now let's talk about the signal beyond the noise. Cyber attacks are at an all-time high. 61% of small businesses experienced a breach in the last year, with 87% of companies with fewer than 1,000 employees having repeat attacks. And only 14% of SMBs say they feel prepared. The average downtime following a cyber event in 2024 was 22 business days. That's nearly a full month of lost productivity, lost revenue, and lost opportunity. And that's up from 2023 of 16 days. And just last week, a new leak of over 10 billion credentials surfaced on the hacker forum. It's called the RockU 2024 leak, and it's believed to be the largest credential exposure in history. And this leak is already being weaponized in AI-driven password attacks. So what's really going on? Well, AI is now both the battlefield and the weapon. And while businesses are still exploring AI's promise, attackers are using it to write advanced phishing messages. They're also using it to clone voices with deepfake technology and bypass multi-factor authentication using predictive models and launch fully autonomous attacks with bots. The global AI market is now projected to hit $267 billion by the end of 2025. And cybercrime is evolving at the same pace. This is no longer just an IT issue. This is a strategic business issue that belongs to you, the CEO. So who does this impact? Well, if you run payroll, process credit cards, store customer information, or access business apps, you are a target. You don't have to be big. You don't have to be connected. Your competitors who are investing in cybersecurity and AI, they're pulling ahead. They're operating faster, cheaper, and with more trust. Now, what's the cost of doing nothing? Well, downtime, regulatory penalties, lawsuits, brand damage, C-level job loss. The cost of cyber incidents at SMBs now ranges from $850 to over $670,000. And the average cost of a ransomware attack in 2025 is now up to $1.8 million. And that's up 38% from last year. But let's shift to what you actually control. You can't stop threats from existing, but you can absolutely control how ready your business is. As a CEO, you control how fast your company adapts. You control who you partner with, and you control how seriously you treat cybersecurity and AI. When you invest in the right partner, you don't just reduce risk, you gain agility, trust, and momentum. So here's how to leverage this for growth. When deployed strategically, AI reduces costs, speeds up decision making, strengthens your security, and builds your trust with your customers. When customers see you as a secure, forward thinking entity, then you become the vendor of choice, not just another player in the space. So let's bust this week's AI myth. Some folks still believe that AI can't help you predict which of your employees are most likely to fall for phishing attacks. But that's completely false. AI is already being used by forward-thinking companies to analyze behavior patterns, click habits, and training results to identify who's most at risk before the incident happens. You can use AI to predict and prevent employee-driven cyber events and cyber incidents and AI behavioral analytics. But that's not the future, that's today. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So in today's demo, it's going to be about using AI to detect which users are most likely to click on phishing emails before they do, right? So we're going to simulate a phishing test. We're going to run results through an AI model trained on click behavior. And you'll see how the system flags high-risk users, suggests just-in-time micro-training, and recommends role-based restrictions. And it builds a risk score for leadership. Now, why does this matter? Because 80% of breaches involve human error. That's a very high number. So if you can predict that error, you can prevent the breach. So let's look at that today. And today we're going to use, every week I use a different AI. Today we're going to use Gemini. So I'm going to share my Gemini screen with you. There we go. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a prompt. So I'm going to say to Gemini, you are a cybersecurity analyst. I am uploading phishing simulation results from our team. Please identify who is most at risk based on behavior, recommend the next steps for training and access control, and give me an executive summary to present to leadership. So then I'm going to take our AI training documents, our AI wow, I can't even talk today. I'm going to take our phishing results. Right, and I'm going to run them through Gemini. So as you can see, here is an executive summary to send to our executive team. You will see that the results of the show significant vulnerabilities with a total of 20 out of 30 employees, or 67%, that clicked on the simulated phishing link. Now, some people might say that's high. That's actually not high. We see that a lot. So who's most at risk? Well, we know based on the results that we received that B. Williams, Q. Clark, and D. Duncan are the most vulnerable. They're the ones that are going to click, did not repeat, or did not finish their training, right? Other employees, so they're ranked number one. Other employees like I. Jackson and V. Baker, they're number two. So again, it's just giving the information that you have and analyzing that information and sending it out, right? So again, very simple to do, something you can do with Gemini, upload the data and ask it to cut, slice and dice the data however you want to look at that data. So now let's talk strategy. At Cydian Group, our process is built for CEOs like you, and it starts with a first-time appointment. This is a short, no-pressure conversation. Then we have a discovery call where we learn a little bit about your business, your goals, and your assets, and then your current risk. Then we conduct a full cybersecurity risk assessment, including dark web scans, phishing simulations, and a comprehensive findings report, so that we can provide you with the information that on who your most vulnerable employees are. We call it your cyber and AI profit session because it isn't just about protection, it's about business acceleration. So you can schedule your first time call with us at cydian.group/risk, or you can call us at 904-907-8503, and you can book your session today. And I also have a QR code on here, but I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to stop with QR codes for a very simple reason. There's a new attack going around called quishing. It's where QR codes are popping up, and we've all been programmed to scan a QR code, and some of these QR codes can be malicious. So that's going around. It's been around for a long time, but it's becoming more and more prevalent. So again, our first time appointment is not a tech conversation. This is actually a business growth conversation. So if you're an IT leader, we're going to talk about business growth. We're going to talk with your CEO. We're going to talk with everyone in your group. So that wraps up today's Secure and Soar. And yes, the merch store is still live. We got brand new AI and cybersecurity gear. So head over to cydian.group/merch and grab something fun that says, I don't get hacked, I get proactive. Thank you for spending your morning with me. Stay secure, stay smart, and keep soaring. And I'll see you right here next Wednesday at 11 a.m.